A Mississippi abortion law could trigger restrictions in Tennessee. Welcome again to News 2 at 4. I'm Eric Egan.
And I'm Erica Francis. It's a controversial topic leading off our state capitol newsroom tonight as the High Court prepares to hear Mississippi's law banning abortions at 15 weeks. Tennessee's own fetal heartbeat law is facing an appeals court decision. As state capitol newsroom reporter Gerald Harris explains, the Mississippi ruling could trigger immediate abortion restrictions here at home.
There's mixed reaction to the Supreme Court setting the stage to make a monumental ruling on abortion rights not seen in decades.
I think it's good news. We hate seeing children aborted.
Abortion rights advocates say there is some cause to be alarmed.
Whether or not you agree with abortion, I think it's a recognition that those rights belong to that individual and not to government.
At issue is whether states can restrict abortions at 15 weeks or prior to viability, presenting a direct challenge to the Roe v. Wade ruling, which states viability starts around 24 weeks into pregnancy.
Roe used to provide a more robust protection for a woman's right to choose that's been whittled away over the years. But its core idea is that until a baby can live outside, a developing fetus can live outside a woman's body, that the woman has the right, the authority, the responsibility to decide what to do.
If Roe v. Wade is gutted, trigger laws in several states, including Tennessee, could ban abortions. Governor Bill Lee signed the heartbeat bill into law last year. The measure bans abortions once a fetal heartbeat is detected, which can be as early as 6 weeks into pregnancy. The law was temporarily blocked by the courts and will go before the 6th U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals on Thursday.
If this decision at least raises the possibility of taking that choice away from women and putting it instead with the Tennessee or Mississippi legislature.
Those who want to keep abortion as a legal option say a successful attempt to overturn or limit abortion services will unfairly impact minorities.
A lot of those access issues are determined by someone's power and privilege and ability to access resources, and so we'll see a particular challenge for low-income communities, women of color in particular.
In Nashville, Gerald Harris, News 2.
And the Supreme Court is expected to hear the case this fall and issue a decision in the summer of 2022.